Gregor, currently one of the most important persons in my life, unfortunately. He's also a good friend, and he has a coffee machine, which is really important when I come here. But more important is magic hands. He helped me to solve a lot of problems, and I think the main reason why I'm still doing professional sports probably.
It's very important to mobilize the scar because of the mobility in the shoulder. You have a lot of problems if the scar is tight and the skin doesn't work very good while moving the arm or while swimming. So it's important to have the optimal mobilization of the skin in this area, that the movement can happen.
So you're just working on the skin mobility?
Skin mobility, fascial mobility, and of course with the muscles directly under the collarbone. It's a combination of all you have to work on.
What you realize is that when you feel limited with your movement, especially for example during swimming, when you breathe to the right side, it's actually the problem is that the skin is not flexing because it can't move over the collarbone like it normally does. So there's a lot of tension here, and you realize that and you realize it's not actually the problem is not that that there is this plate, but that the skin is not moving over the bone, and so therefore that's what gives you this feeling of tightness and being limited. So I think it's a big part of taking care of the scar tissue, so that the skin is flexible enough to do its job.
After the first days, the collarbone was quite big. It was swollen, and the scar was very tight on the bone. And now you see the collarbone is getting a little bit more thinner, and it looks like more like the bone before the accident. And now you have the scar, which is kind of adhesive on the collarbone and which doesn't move. And on this right here, you see the scar goes behind the collarbone, but it's not quite moving. And on this side, you see the scar is moving on the collarbone, and you have to mobilize it that the movement on this side is getting a little bit better, and then you have much more performance while swimming or whatever.
Right now, Gregor visited me every day, and so from day one, I mean that's also the thing. When the people are asking like, how is this possible? You swim just like two weeks after the surgery. I mean, the thing is, when it comes to professional sport, you just have other options when it comes to rehab, and that's one of the most important things for sure. And so I was very lucky with my surgeon in Switzerland. I think he did a really, really good job, so thanks to the Good Clinic in St. Moritz, but also that Gregor spent at least 1.5 hours every day working on the shoulder, and at the beginning, of course, it was about to reduce the swelling, and now it's more the scar tissue. So yeah, I mean, what's really boosting the recovery big time.